So I decided to do a video on our fridge, our camping fridge story. We came from Colorado to Arizona, and we set up everything and like got everything going, plugged everything in, and the fridge took a crap, and I don't even think it was a camper fridge. I think it was just like a house fridge, but like small, like a mini fridge. And it came with the camper, so yeah, I don't even think we really got to use much of it. But anyway, it took a crap, and since we had just kind of got from Colorado to Arizona, we didn't really have a lot of money at the time of arriving. We had to kind of build back up, you know, gas, food, and yada yada. Anyway, so the compressor fridges are like $500. You know, that's really expensive when you barely have, you know, any money in the bank. So I think we might have had a couple hundred left to last until we found work. And so I was looking through the coolers, and well, let me back up. The reason I'm making this video is because I saw Carolyn putting ice in her fridge, and so we got the same idea. We did that, and then when we would, you know, move the camper, of course, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. We didn't have a good frickin' cooler, so, or a good seal, so water everywhere. It made a big fat mess, and it stank. Like, it was just, you know, what would happen? You know, the biggest mess that could happen, yeah, just, you know. And so we put our ice in a pot in the fridge, and so it wouldn't spill down in the back of the fridge, and yeah, so that it works, but it just makes a big mess if you don't fix the situation nice beforehand. Like, I would imagine putting them in a garbage bag probably would have been a little better than just sitting them in the fridge, the bags of ice. But then what happens when you go to move the bag, it snags, and then you get water everywhere. Because that's what would happen to me all day long. Okay, so there's the fridge story, and we ordered a thermoelectric cooler, which was kind of mixed in with some of the compressor fridges. So I was like, ooh, a compressor fridge for like $119, sweet. But I didn't see the word compressor in there, so I was kind of concerned. So we got it in the mail, and I'll show you what it looks like. I was kind of concerned because of how cheap it was. You know, you get what you pay for most of the time. But in this case, this thing works great. I am very happy with it. So glad we got it. The only inconvenience, which really, whoop-de-doo, I have to flip a switch to turn it on and off. It's not that bad. So, okay, so here it is. Let's see if I can get a good glimpse in there. There it is. It looks pretty much like a compressor fridge. It makes a very light noise. There's no compressor sound. This thing stays cold 24/7, no ice. It's got like a little thermo, I guess, coil or something, and a fan that cools it. So that's kind of how it works. And here, let's see. The tour of the cooler. So this little compartment opens up. It's got like a little off and on switch. I turn it off at night because it gets kind of cool during the winter. So it doesn't need to be on. And then I turn it back on in the morning. I'll open it up, hold on. But this one's pretty decent size, and like we've been running this thing pretty much all day long. It says it's not meant for all day long use and, you know, using it like a house fridge, but I think they just put that as a disclaimer in case something happens. But this fridge has been a lifesaver. So it opens up like that. It's got like, you know, the hinged double door thing, dividers. I mean, just as much space as a you know, compressor fridge, and everything stays ice cold. I even had milk freeze, so because I left it running for, I don't know, a couple days. If you leave it running and you forget, you know, to turn it off, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really have much of an effect. So for 100, 120, I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, your fridge goes out. It's like what, $600 to $800 when you could just get a 12-volt thermoelectric cooler, no ice needed. And it, you know, the thing is super light. You can throw it in the trunk of your car, take it on a beach day or sitting by the river day. You know, it's got like a little 12-volt adapter. 12 volts. I bought an extra adapter to plug it into the wall, because since we've been in Arizona, we've been in a campground, and you know, we have all the hookup. So yeah, so there's the fridge. It's called a thermoelectric cooler, ice chest, iceless ice chest. You could look it up on Google. It would be an iceless ice chest. And you probably have to like go down maybe like a page or two. Why does the thing sound funny? Because I'm making a video. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Google iceless ice chest, or you know, even that beside compressor fridge. You go down a few pages, you'll find it. So, alright, I'll see you later. Just giving you a option, you know, instead of buying a $500 fridge. Alright, have a good night, day, whatever, and I'll talk to you later.